In this session, we are going to look at how to create a dynamic charts. It means if you, whenever you have the data, and if you change that data, but automatically charts will going to also that change. It means always to prepare a dynamic charts that will help to whenever you change your data or the any specific detail, that will automatically applied in your chart. So let's see this example. Here I have a different courses and different from January to December. So here advanced Excel, technical analysis, CAT and the finance model. So as per this January to December, here we have the data. But if I create this data with the using of or any different chart, insert in a column chart, you can see we can't find a differentiate or we can't analyze properly. So, or another way to create a graph to choose this data one by one. For advanced Excel, we choose and then insert, then again same for the technical analysis. So this process is a long and also the time consuming, and you can see this it's not going to analyze in a proper way. So let's see the another solution for this example. Let's suppose here we can see I create a drop down. Whenever I change this drop down, this data might change as per this course, and also there is a technical analysis is showing. When also I change with the advanced Excel, you can see the advanced Excel graph is changing and with the values. Whenever I change this advanced Excel to optional trading or any other courses, the data is automatically changing. You can see for the January is 29,635. For February you have 34,000. For March same values are copied. So let's see how to create this graph step by step. So for that I will remove first this one, and then also I remove this chart. Okay, so let's start from the scratch. Let's suppose I want this courses for here. So what should I do? Equal to this press courses and enter, and copy this data like so. Here which referencing is using is a relative referencing. Here we didn't lock any cells. So here again I want this one and click enter. Now I want here data as per the this January to February to December. So how should I create here? Let's start. Now here we are going to use the index match because we need this indexing from and also match for this advanced Excel for January, this 29,000 we want here, then according to that February. So let's start with the formula equals to index, then choose from D3 to P8. Okay, now again start from a match because now here from this advanced Excel we need to T10 or what is this D11. Okay, let's suppose first thing we need to do a drop down. Okay, so that will be more easy. So here I created a drop down. So how to create this one? Let's start from scratch. Okay, first select your drop down and then clear first this formatting. Okay, so now here is a no drop down. So I want here the courses, suppose. Okay. From I want this list, okay, course offered list, okay, for the advanced Excel for technical. So for I choose this one. For the drop down, I want this. Go to the data tab, and here is a data validation. So in a data validation, there are many options to input message error, but in a drop down, what you want to create. Suppose the whole number is, suppose I click, but from which range you want it, you can see the between here. Suppose I want from 10 and maximum will be 10, 20. So that drop down will create it up to 10 to 20. If for a decimal, that will also, but now I want a list. So enter a list, and let's wait for, I want here little change. Okay, I select for this one. Go to data validation, where you want to put your list, just select that cell, then go to the list format, and then which data you want in a list, which source you want to see, just select that range and click OK. Now you can see here is a drop down is created. Okay, now here let's start with the index match. Index, select your whole array D3 to P8, comma, match, and then select which courses you want to see in a list. So here is E11, and then not from here, let's suppose, because which courses are we added already in a list, then the range, yeah, the range will be now this courses, na, D3 to D8. Okay, comma, again for the exact match we need here, because we have the exact match, comma, match. Now the second, we need a match for a January, so click the January, and then D3 to P3 for this range. Okay, this month list, comma 0, and click enter. Okay, now 29, 6, 35 is the same, but if I drag this one here, that will not give the value, because we need to lock that referencing. Okay, as we already discussed how the referencing work, absolute and a relative. So for, and here I need to lock first with the using, only select that where you want to lock that cell and click F4. Okay, and from here, because this value, okay, and from here is T10. Where is that? The T10 is that side. So that one also we not, because we don't want to change with the next cells. And here, because E10, this one we want to drag from P9, yeah, P10. So that we don't need to lock that, and again we lock with the P4, click enter. Now when I drag this one from here to here, you can see the all correct values are 75, 67, 46, and all the values are here. But now you can see, as per this drop down, if I choose this drop down from technical, you can see this as the 55,446 and 39,733, all the values are here. So now just need to add our graph here. Just click on this, insert, go to the column, and now you can see. So let's see this how dynamically work. We don't need to change this with the, suppose you always change the values here also, that will be easy. And second thing, whenever you added the more rows here, we don't need to create the graph again and again. Just you can see how the dynamically is working here now. Okay, let's suppose I change with the option trading, you can see. Then the second one for the financial modeling, you can see this with the correct all values. Okay, so this how easily we can do with the using index match formula, and also use the other formatting, other tools and options for creating a dynamically different charts. Again, we can dynamically, the second advanced option is there is also, we can using a control spin. Okay, the using a button, you can see I created here with the just clicking the this button. You can see how 2010, 2009, 2000, as per this drop down is how the graph is changing. And also remember there is this value is also changing now. 2019, you can see the 2018. If I change with the 70, you can see this 70. So data as we saw earlier, this is here for as courses for advanced Excel, CA, financial modeling, technical analysis. So let's see how we can create this with the using drop spin. I remove first this one.